Hey everyone, this is another exciting advancement in open source AI. The A-Step v1.5 AI music model just launched, and it's available to download on Hugging Face and ModelScope. As we're at the beginning of 2026, it's becoming really clear that the AI market is making audio AI models way better than ever before. Just like last year was all about video models, this year is shaping up to be the year of audio models. And A-Step v1.5? This might be the most fun AI music diffusion model I've played with so far. So here's how it works. You type a simple prompt like upbeat indie pop song about chasing sunsets with warm female vocals, hit generate, and you get something like this in under 10 seconds on a regular gaming GPU. Well, yes. This video demo I posted on YouTube Shorts 2 days ago was created for this new AI demo.
The sun melts over the endless plain, a mirage dances like a golden chain. Bare feet, tree stories in the cracked dry land. Who holds the map in this empty game?
So you've got an almost complete song, full lyrics, real singing, instruments, the whole package. And the best part? It's completely open source and runs right on your own computer. We're talking under 2 seconds per full song on an A100 GPU, and under 10 seconds on an RTX 3090, not some ultra-high VRAM GPU either. This is with the full model weights. The model runs locally with less than 4 gigabytes of VRAM. How crazy is that? Almost no waiting in queues, no generation limits, no surprise fees. What makes A-Step so special is how it just gets it. The songs actually make sense from start to finish, lyrics that flow, melodies that stick with you, and vocals that sound genuinely human. Plus, it supports over 50 languages and lets you tweak and remix tracks like a pro. And get this, it's crazy fast. We're talking full 3-minute songs generated in seconds. That speed means you can iterate freely, try wild ideas without friction, and actually enjoy the creative process instead of waiting around for renders. Even if you're not super technical, you can still run this and generate everything from YouTube background tracks all the way up to full vocal productions. This AI model was built to support LoRA training, so you can craft your own music style and personalize it with your own sound. And the best part? LoRA training only takes a few songs to capture your unique style. Over the next few parts of this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to set up A-Step locally on your own machine. And just like before, we'll cover more topics from easy to advanced in other videos. And by the way, it's 100% free to use, even commercially. So please head over to the A-Step GitHub page and give them a star to show your support. So, after updating ComfyUI, like in my case here, where I'm using git pull origin master, I got some node updates, including native node updates from the official ComfyUI repo. And if you look at the hints here, we've got model updates and better model management too. Oh, and check this out. There are these really cool notes for ACE and for audio. So yeah, it looks like this update already includes support for A-Step v1.5. Scrolling down a bit, we can see other updates as well. Alright, so now we're gonna get started with ComfyUI. Let's boot it up and see what we've got. But also remember to run pip install requirements.txt and install any new dependencies for ComfyUI after you update. That's especially important if you pulled fresh code from Git that includes new Python libraries. Once you've done that after typing pip install requirements.txt, you'll have everything downloaded and installed. New stuff, updated stuff, especially this Comfy AI module. If you skip this step, you'll get an error like the one I just ran into when I tried to start it up. This is because there are new libraries being used now, things that didn't exist in previous versions of ComfyUI. So it's best to complete all the dependency installations first. Once you see the success message, just type python main, py. I don't add any extra arguments, I just let it run naturally. That's my normal practice. Then, wait for the boot up to finish, and we'll jump into ComfyUI. After a moment, you'll see all the loading messages complete, and you can open ComfyUI using the URL it gives you. Once you're in, now, let's check what's actually in the template section. Do we have A-Step? Let's find out. Just type ACE in the search bar, and yep, you'll see A-Step v1.5 music generation workflow. There's also another one called A-Step v1.5 music generation AIO, which I believe stands for all-in-one. Let's check out both and see what the difference is. I'll click the AIO version first. This one uses a checkpoint model basically. It's a single file that bundles everything together, instead of splitting the text encoder, VAE, and diffusion model into separate files. Now, let's go back to the template browser and type ACE again. This other option, the one without AIO, requires you to download 3 separate files: the text encoder, the VAE, and the diffusion model. The AIO version I just showed you, that's the 10 gigabyte file. So if you do the math, those 3 separate components probably add up to about the same size. For the split version, you'll need the main diffusion model plus a dual clip loader. The clip encoders include models like Quan 0.68 to 1.5 and Quan 1, 7B. And there's also a new ACE-specific type for this model, so you'll want to use the ACE 1.5 VAE when loading the VAE separately. But personally, I've already downloaded the all-in-one model to try out. It's just more convenient for most of us. So in this video, I'll go with the checkpoint model approach. It's just one file, kind of like how we used Stable Diffusion or SDXL back in the day. Super simple. It's a 10 gigabyte file, so it'll take up that much space on disk, but once it's loaded, memory usage during runtime isn't really a concern, as ACE step mentioned 4 gigabytes only. So I'll continue with this once the download finishes. After the file is ready, you can select ACE step V1.5 Turbo All-in-One from the model list. Let's try this one and see what we get. Now, for song duration, you'll notice this is just a floating number. I'd recommend using something like 120, which means 120 seconds or 2 minutes of audio. As you can see, the connection from this value to the MT8 ACE step V1.5 latent audio node represents the length of the audio in seconds. So when you plug in 120, you get a 2-minute track. For the seed numbers, I usually just pick a fixed value for consistency, but feel free to test different seeds to explore variations. Now, the main control canvas here is the text encoder. What you need to provide is a text prompt describing your music, the style, the vocal character, how it should sound, what instruments to include, and so on. You'll also add your lyrics here using a format similar to what we've seen in Zuno or Heart Numa, where you label sections with square brackets like intro, verse 1, verse 2, pre-chorus, chorus, and even outro. It's the same concept for structuring lyrics. You'll also set the BPM for tempo, along with other timing controls. And here's a cool feature. You can choose the musical key scale. Right now, it's set to E minor, but you've got tons of options for both major and minor keys, depending on the mood you want. Moving on to sampling steps technically, this model uses Sampling Aquaflow native node. In this workflow, since it's a turbo model, the default is set to 8 steps using the K sampler. Okay, enough talking, let's try our first generation and hear how it sounds. I'll use the audio preview node so I don't clutter my drive with test files. Let's see what we get. Alright, check out the results you just heard in my recording. We used only 4 seconds, to generate a full 2-minute audio track. I'm honestly shocked by how fast the inference is. 4 seconds for 2 minutes of music? How crazy is that? Now, let's evaluate the audio quality and see how well it matches the prompt and lyrics.
Late night glow on your skin, window crack, city hums again. Coffee rings on the tabletop, time don't rush, it just drops. Loose kick, jump up, run slow, snacks back, spec says take it low. Every step just slightly late, still we land right on the fade. Yo, your laugh swings behind the beat, barefoot dancing on the street. Nothing polished, nothing tight, feels more real that way tonight. Brush those hats, let them slide, leave some space where truth can hide. If it fall, that's the soul inside it all. No counting for this kind of love, we don't line it up, we just lean and trust us. Stay right there, don't pull it straight. I love how we arrive late, off the grid, but locked in time. That lazy swing feels like mine, yeah, we've been.
This is really good in terms of prompt adherence. Whether or not you personally like the music style, it absolutely follows the instructions. The audio matches the laid-back, lazy swing vibe described in the prompt, and the lyrics actually follow the structure we provided in the lyric sections. And again, this 2-minute audio was generated in just 4 seconds. It's insanely fast how this AI model performs. Honestly, I don't think you need to worry about low VRAM or high VRAM limitations like you might with Heart Mula or other music generation models. Even most text-to-speech systems aren't this fast. Next, let's try one of the official prompts from their demo page. Remember this one? Female vocals, rap, modern, hip-hop, Indian fusion, whispered style. This is exactly the prompt I used to create that YouTube Shorts demo. I'm going to regenerate it locally so I can experiment with different seeds and settings. I'll change the seed to my lucky number, and since the original demo was about 1 minute and 50 seconds, I'll try a 90-second version 1 minute and 30 seconds and see how it goes. While it's running, I notice the text encoder is slower than the K-sampler. But once the K-sampler kicks in another 4 seconds of inference time, the VAE decode takes longer, but that's just because it's decoding a full-length audio file. That part isn't the AI model's performance, it's just standard audio processing. The real magic is in the K-sampler, which consistently delivers in about 4 seconds. And here we go, a 1 minute, 30-second track. Let's give it a listen.
The sun melts over the endless plain. A mirage dances like a golden chain. Bare feet trace stories in the cracked dry lane. Who holds the map in this empty game?
Okay, this one isn't quite as good. I think I need to try another seed to better match the official demo. Let me replay their version one more time.
The sun melts over the endless plain. A mirage dances like a golden chain. Bare feet trace.
Theirs has more soul, richer layers, and better emotional depth. Let's see, can we recreate that? I'll try increasing the sampling steps to 12 this time, and I'll go back to seed 49 for consistency. Since 8 steps only take 4 seconds, spending a few extra seconds on higher quality sampling is totally worth it. Even with 12 steps, the timer still shows 0 seconds. Not sure if it's caching or if it's truly that fast. Either way, let's hear the result.
The sun melts over the endless plain. This empty game. Desert echoes, they call my name. Drums of the earth, they beat the same. Step to the rhythm, no one to blame. Desert
Okay, this time it's a little better musically, but the lyrics aren't as clear or well articulated. Maybe the issue isn't just the seed or steps, it could be the key scale or other musical settings. The demo page only gives us the text prompt and lyrics, not the full technical config, so we'll need to experiment to nail that professional sound.
The sun melts over the endless plain. A mirage dances like a golden chain. Bare feet trace stories in the cracked dry land. Who holds the map in this empty gate? Desert echo, they call my name. Drums of the earth, they beat the same. Step to the rhythm, no one to blame. Desert echoes, desert echoes.
Let's try another one. How about a high-energy song? If you have music experience, you can fine-tune all these settings yourself, matching key scales to your desired mood, adjusting BPM, etc. From a technical side, we're mostly playing with the K sampler and sampling steps. For example, I could try Res 2S with Beta 57 and see how that affects sound and performance. Let's check this one out. Wow, this is a really explosive K-pop style. And yes, it's able to sing almost all of them clearly. For my Korean-speaking viewers, let me know in the comments if the pronunciation and singing are accurate. Overall, the style matches the description very well. Again, I'm not judging based on personal music taste, I'm evaluating it purely as a technology. And from that angle, A-Step V1.5 does an excellent job following both the text prompt and the lyric instructions, producing intelligible, stylistically accurate vocals. So yeah, A-Step V1.5 is a seriously cool and fun tool. And if you check out their official GitHub repo, you'll see they've packed it with features. One of the biggest, LoRA training support. If you're comfortable with Python or raw inference, you can dive into their training code. In the repo, there's a folder with trainer.py, a dataset builder, LoRA utilities, LoRA modules, and the full training pipeline. That's everything you need to train your own LoRA on a custom music dataset, maybe even your own voice or band style. And that's it for this video. Just a quick, fun demo of A-Step V1.5 inches action. I'll see you guys in the next one, have a nice day, and see ya!